back to the channel, folks. Look at this for today. Blue sky, sun's out. It's still bloody cold, mind you, but we are going to go for a little ride out. But just nip down to BOBHEAD to have a brew, and time to hit the road now. I've been here for about an hour just talking bikes and stuff as you do, but time to get the wheels moving and go and find some scenery. Okay, so from a sunshiny day here at BOBHEAD, time to hit the road. Catch you soon, yeah? So, nice little stop, a good hour. You always seem to waste so much time just chatting shit, the bikes and stuff down at BOBHEAD. It's great when other people turn up, but you always see people you know, so you can lose an afternoon quite easy. It's just a great place just to chill out. I want to be heading sort of north, the Yorkshire way, I think, so we're just going to go around here. And then try and find some scenic views we haven't seen before. So I haven't got a clue where I'm going, so we'll switch off and catch you guys when we find somewhere else to go. Now let's have a look. Burnley Town Centre, Todman. Oh, it's probably been up there before, haven't we? Anyway, where's all the traffic come from? Well, what a brilliant day. So I haven't got a clue where I am at the moment because I've just taken roads that I've never been on before. And just going to get lost in Lancashire, Yorkshire, wherever we end up going. Looks like there's a reservoir over there. Seems to be the in thing these days. Nice place. Be nice if you could ride all the way around it though. So yeah, I've never been on this road. Don't know where it's going. Really don't care. Let's just get lost. So where we shut off the cameras last and come down into that hill, it came into Burnley. I switched the cameras off because you know something, Burnley, that was a shithole. Wasn't worth recording anything to do there. So seriously, sorry if you do live in Burnley, but that wasn't worth switching the cameras on. That'd have burnt my lenses, it was that crap. So we've come out now to a little bit of village life called Barrowford, and we're heading towards Gisborne and Kendal of all places. So I'm just trying to choose the roads I've never been on before. So again, I haven't got a clue where I am. Don't really care. All I know is it ain't raining and I'm happy. So this, believe it or not, is we're on the Pendle Witches Trail. Because the story about Pendle and his Pendle Hill and the witches of Pendle, quite a famous thing actually, the Pendle Witches. The old bridge inn, look at that. It is nice round here. I don't know a lot about it, so I can put a bit of info up now on the Pendle Witches. So we are now in the West Riding of Yorkshire. I haven't got a clue what that is on the hill. So it's took a while to get out of the little town roads and everything, but now a little bit of leg stretching territory. That's the sign we all like. Twisties. Oh yes. I'm so glad I chose this route, or route if you're from the US of A. And as usual, you always get stuck behind a car on a double white line. So wherever we are here, north of sort of Clitheroe-ish way, and it really does smell of cow shit round here. Hey Cardo, radio off. So again, some fantastic roads, but a lot of cameras and limited to 50, so it's just one to be aware of. You can still have a little bit of fun, and they are great roads to ride on a day like this as well, when the roads are dry and they're not even greasy, so that is a bonus. You can have a little bit of fun. But just trying to get off this A road and then find a little bit of more hilly scenery. It looks like there's some over there, but not sure which way it's heading. I was trying to stay away from Skipton and stick on the more over the Kendal side. I think it's quite ironic really, because we've gone from having some really mild rainy weather last week, and then the last couple of days has been icy in the morning as well. Yesterday especially, a real heavy frost. Everything was frozen up. But this morning not so much. I think I woke up this morning, it was 2 degrees, which is still cold for riding, but the roads have dried out really nice as well. So it's what we needed, because they've been so wet for the last few weeks. I'm sure everyone's just felt miserable. But not long now before the spring lambs start jumping in the fields and the warmth is back up on our backs. That's a really nice ride by the river as well. I'm not sure what river that is. Nice just to find a spot just to park up and have a little break for 5 minutes somewhere along there, if there was a little lay-by somewhere. So sometimes you've just got to get off the main roads and off the beaten track. And what I said before about just finding a spot by the river somewhere, this is absolutely beautiful, this. But this road here, it goes back to the way we came. So we're going to head back into Yorkshire that way, across the forest of BOWLAND, and then down a B road that I've not been down before. So things are going to get interesting. Look at that for a view. So I think what we'll do is get to the Forest of BOWLAND road down there. I think there's another road, there's a reservoir. I might not make the reservoir, and then stop over there somewhere, I think, next. So I'm not sure where the next road or village is north from here, so we'll soon find out. Yeah, so we're going to head that way, and it's towards a place called Wigglesworth and Tostside. Don't ask me why. So that then drops down towards Sladeburn, another one of my favourite roads, and then back home from that way. So it's a nice little route through South Yorkshire back into Lancashire. Okay, so we're just on the Tostside road, 4.8 miles to Tostside on the what's it called, the B6478. So there was another B road just earlier back that I was going to take, but I thought I'll just do it from this way in it, because it'll swing back round. So see what this one's like. Oh, a nice tight swing round on the bridge. No clue what direction it was going to go then. Late afternoon as well, at 3 o'clock now. So luckily as well, we're getting a little bit more light, so as we're getting more into this season, or the spring I should add, I think we're getting about 4 minutes of light. Oh, there's the B road there, Wigglesworth, and could be an interesting road as well. Anyway, we'll stay on this one to Tostside, but that looked a decent road as well. How great are these roads? 3.3 mile to Tosside. We're now in the village of Wigglesworth. What's that pub called? I thought it said the Plague and then it's called the Plough. So that goes to Sladeburn and that one back to Clitheroe. So we don't want to go back to Clitheroe yet, so we'll head to Sladeburn. That's Bolton by Bowland, and this is into Tosside on, still on the B road. Must be a little bit of the old forest then. There's not much of the forest left. At one time it was probably hundreds and hundreds of acres that were forestry. Obviously cut down over time, so it's still called the Forest of Bowland, and I'm guessing part of that is from the original forest. Nice when people have a little bit of thought about them. Not everyone's like that. Oh, the Pan Am just absolutely loves these roads. It eats them up. And don't get me wrong, I'll always say in comparison to it was over a year ago now, and I had the Triumph Tiger 800. That was a lovely bike. Here we are in Tosside. But the power difference is just from the 800. Obviously there is no comparison really, because we're on a 1250. Sladeburn, just get me bearings because there's so many roads down here. Yeah, there is no comparison. I just found that the 800, even though it had the power, is this thing, it just turns it on so easy. The torque is just completely different than the Tiger, but still I love that bike just as much as this. Okay, so heading out into the open hillsides of moorland now. You can see the hills stretching in the distance over there, sun going down behind the cloud, and I just need to just get a bit of a bearing where I'm going here now. I think if it's heading back to Sladeburn, that's fine, but we've done a sort of circle around without heading into North Yorkshire. But I'm going to stretch my legs a little bit and do some more exploring around these roads, because today I found them fantastic, and it was only like a late stop to head here. At one point I was going to head deep into North Yorkshire, but we'll save that for another day. So I just come off the main road back to Sladeburn. I thought I just want to see what's up one of these little lane roads. They're fantastic. I mean, that's just going to loop back to where I've just come from. So, but I think the other road back further down that's shut off might lead to this. But these are fantastic little roads. Look at that. And half the tarmac's broke up down here as well, so it's like doing a little bit of off-roading as well, so best of both worlds. Anyway, on the loose gravel. Beautiful scenery, absolutely stunning. And the only time, I can't remember the name of the place it was, I went with Sports and Sickness, it was on the 48, and I'm sure that was the last time I came through the Forest of Bowland. And it's all broken up round here, all stony under the foot of my tyres. There we go, and then back on here. So these Forest of Bowland, Clitheroe, Sladeburn, the Trough of Bowland, another fantastic road. Tosside back that way, and a Lancashire cycleway, but that is not going to be a byway ahead. That's probably public footpath, I think. Now there's a tight turn if you ever saw one. Welcome to Slade. Oh, I remember this road. So we're in Sladeburn now. So we'll stop off at Sladeburn. Beautiful little place. And it's Shep's favourite place, this. So for those of you who've watched me for a long time will know Shep. And we have a little joke about Sladeburn because he rides out here every bloody week. But I can't blame him because it is an absolutely beautiful place. And usually popular with bikers as well. Normally you'll get a hell of a lot of bikers in this car park here. But today, it's actually quite quiet. So here we are in Dunsop Bridge, another really nice place to stop. Car parks there, have a little wander around by the river, with a river which flows through the forest of Bowland over the famous bridge. And then we'll just stop here for a minute. Oh, and just passing the very centre of England here now on the left hand side. I'll just pull up here for a sec. Okay, so that was quite amusing. There was a couple of girls in a car with a flat battery then, and another guy pulled up the set of jump leads, put the set of jump leads on and put them on wrong, and the leads were smoking, and now the car, it was jumping off his flat as well. So they've called someone out to jump start the car and obviously shorted out the jump leads to the car, and now that's flat. So there's two flat batteries on the cars, and I got my lithium jump pack out my Lomo bag thinking, oh, that'll get one of the cars going, and I haven't charged it up since Scotland, so there was only one bar left in it, so I couldn't help them either. So always make sure you charge your equipment. So I was a bit annoyed that I hadn't done that myself, but I forgot I used it to charge my stuff from my phone in the night in the tent, so it had gone down to one bar. Brilliant little piece of road this. Used to doing this coming the other way down. Usually when I got about off my feet 15 Sportsters in tow. I just almost thought I had a quick shifter for a minute then. Trying to change that trying to change that with no clutch. Apparently as well, if you've got a 21 Pan Am, because I can't retrofit the quick shifter for the 22s above, but if you've had a new wiring loom because of any problems with your 21 Pan Am, and they give you the wiring loom off the 22s plus, then you can retrofit the quick shifter. How cool is that? So a little bit of useful information for those Pan Am owners. But to be honest with you, as much as I think this bike has been modded quite a lot, when I bought it, it had all the updated software and everything else with it. I don't know what else has been done. So, and unless I sort of give the serial number to Harley and then see if they can go back in the history maybe, I don't know if it's had any other work done, because it's had zero problems since I bought this. So a lot of people say for the 21 Pan Am that it gives a lot of the problems and the gremlins from the earlier models, but touch wood, this bike has been absolutely A1. It's a fantastic bike, and like everyone else, when I'm reading through the forums and the Facebook Pan Am sites that I'm a member of, you know, the amount of people saying that they've had the Harley, have had the bike for months and months, and it's had this problem, and this, and it gives all these negative things about the Pan America. Don't read into that. Yeah, if you've got a lemon bike, then, you know, apologies to you. There's nothing you can do about that. But the majority, and don't get me wrong, every series of bike, every make of bike, KTM, BMW, all have their own faults. So it's not just assigned to the Pan Am. And don't forget, I think it's a proven fact that in Pan Am, since its launch in 21, for the amount of time it's been out, I've had less problems per bike than a lot of other manufacturers. So that's a fact. But anyway, I was going to get the drone out, but there's quite a little bit of wind up here, so I might omit from that. But I do fancy a brew. So right on the top of the Moorland Fells, and then we'll drop back down obviously to reality in a little bit. So just nice just to take stock now. With the sun going down over the hill, we've not got much light left, so we'll be drawing this vlog to a close very soon. Well, it's definitely gone colder, and then while I've been sort of parked up here, there's been a gritting van go past. So if the gritters are out, that means it's going to be another cold night, and to be honest with you, my bloody hands are freezing now, so it's time to put on the heated gear. So back down the steep hill into reality, back to the towns. So, okay folks, well thanks for coming along for today's ride. Hope you've enjoyed my little excursion around the edge of the Forest of Bowland. But if this is your first time watching ALCHEMOTO, please do hit the subscribe button, please like the video, share the video and comment if you dare. But until the next time folks, ALCHEMOTO signing out. We'll be seeing you later, we'll be seeing you on the next ride. Take it easy, ALCHEMOTO signing out.